sanctify ye a fast. Can you imagine? Come to Bible conference. 8 great preachers and fasting every day. You're not serving lunch? No, we're going to pray. Yeah, but pray before lunch or after lunch? No, we're going to pray. Oh, so you're just going to have supper? No, we're not going to have supper. We're going to get in the Sunday school rooms and we're going to pray. Well, won't you be hungry? Yeah, it's kind of like sackcloth. Yeah. It just nudges your flesh and says, oh yeah, don't forget, call on God. Praise God, I've denied my flesh. I got victory over my flesh. Go 12 hours without eating. Your flesh is alive and well and vocal. And so he says, sanctify ye a fast, call solemn assembly, gather the elders and all the inhabitants of the land into my house, into the house of the Lord your God, and cry unto the Lord. Cry unto the Lord. This truth, I'm not trying to be our church. You pick any church. You pick any church. If you have a revival meeting, you'll get a certain size crowd. If you have a singing group in, you'll have a bigger crowd. If you have a Bible conference in, you'll have pretty good crowd, less than your regular services, but you'll have pretty good crowd. If you have a kids activity, the kids will show up. If you announce prayer meeting, it'll be the worst attended gathering of that church, any day of the week for any reason. Call to prayer is the least answered call that a church ever issues. You know what? You telling me and me telling you how bad things are in America isn't going to fix anything. Yeah. At some point, we really need to tell God. I really need to get a hold of God. And I don't see a lot of that. And it'd help us. It'd help us a lot. We live in a time, and this is true, I don't want to quit. I don't want to retire. I don't want to slow down. I honestly, but I'm going to tell you the truth. 40 years ago when I was pastoring, people had a spiritual problem, came to you wanting help. People had a family problem, came to you wanting help. People had a sin problem, came to you wanting help. Today, they come to you for justification and approval and for you to agree that their excuse makes it okay for them to keep being a loser.
Yes, sir.
Like, when are we going to call on God? When are we going to weep and howl and lament and fast and put on some sackcloth and just try to get God to fix something instead of just walking away and leaving everything unfixed? Oh, I had a problem at home and I tried to fix it and I gave it 2 weeks. 2 weeks of prayer or 2 weeks of more intense arguing? I mean, come on. What's going to help this town? A march? We're going to march against gun violence. How's that going to do any good? You're going to say you're against something. You know what we need? We need God to break the hearts of the people who have murder in their heart and are committing adultery and stealing and shooting each other over it. Yeah. Your country's in a mess. God's waiting to hear from us. Anyway, so that's